Hey guys, it's Lisa here. I'm going to show you today how to go about setting up $1,000 to $1 million in crypto and how we start. So I'm going to share my screen. First, we head to 1,000 to millions.tumblr.com. There's a new website being made at the moment, but if you head here, you have all the information. So if we scroll through, we can see that we can be on any exchange. I do recommend setting up a clean account so that you know what you're doing. So here I've got Binance.com. If you sign up on this, you get reduced trading fees. So I recommend starting with $1,000, but you can start with any amount. Here's one of our awesome examples of success here. So Rippleton in New Zealand. Now he posts regularly on Twitter, so if you want to have a look. Also, here is a list of my trades. I update these as I trade. So we want a minimum of 3% a day. You can let that run longer. You can have more money, more profits. But the maximum that you can lose on this is 3%. So you need to have a stop loss that is set really, really tightly on this. But the profits can run, so you can make, 10, 20, 30, whatever percent profits that you want to make, and I'll show you how. But the stop loss has to be really strictly managed. So 3% maximum, and I'll tell you why. So as we go through, we can see this is a video here, how to find a cross support. I recommend watching this over and over and over and then practicing. You can get a free TradingView account and you can practice on that. It just has pop-up ads, but it's free. So tradingview.com, sign up and get yourself a free account, and then you can draw some lines. So you can, there's on here how to set a stop loss, which I highly recommend. Now we want to set an OCO order. So how we go about setting that, we go into Binance, we go to our stop limit on our thing, and it says OCO. So this will come up. This is the price that we want to sell. So say I want to sell, this is AVA. Say I want to sell this at, $4.50. I put this in here. I want to know how far, so say I entered in this range here on this cross support. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Now this price here is 2.4, so we want that underneath that region. So at this point, it's, we want 3%. So say 3% is 2.1. We want to have the limit at 2.1. So, and we want to have that stop activated before that. So we want to have that at, say, 2.12. So that puts that order into the order book, and then it will activate at 2.1. So, and then we want to sell the full amount. So we go up, we sell the full amount, and we press sell AVA, and that sets our stop and our sell order, our OCO. So, to enter this trade, we would find a cross support. So I'll show you how, there's a video on the site, but also on here, I'll show you how we find that. Now I've said on this that we have a channel. So we know that we've got a diagonal support along this line. So that's our first region that we've got our support. So that's our first support. So we want to find a line that crosses this region. So this can be drawn in a couple of different ways. So we want to, these are resistances. So we go across these resistances and we find this region. So we know that there's going to be a bounce in this region because we've got support here. So these can be drawn in several different ways. So we can see these resistances then become support underneath here, and they cross at this region. So at this point here, you would have put a target here, like a buy target here. So this is in the way. So this is 1.66. And being as this is going up, so this area, we would have targeted this upper resistance on this channel. So we would have targeted more than 3% in this region. So this would have given us a 50% move. So if we had have entered $1,000 on this move and then targeted that region, we are targeting a $500 move. So you don't necessarily have to target 3%. So you would need to manage your stop loss as you go along and pushing that into profit. And that is just done by canceling the order and resetting the order, resetting the OCO again, resetting the sell order, and then moving up that stop loss to lock in those profits. So our stop loss would be set at 3%. It's very, very strict. So we can see that on this region, it didn't really drop down. So we've got a very, very tight stop here. So 1.63. So if we're buying it at 1.68, we've got a stop loss at 1.63. And that's set, and then our sell order is set. So we can see that with this method, even if it hits a stop loss a couple of times, majority of the time we've got more profits. So that enables us to, when the market is going against us, we can have a couple of losses and it's not such a big concern. So that is basically how we do it. So the lines are drawn on the chart by finding the resistance. They pull down and normally they become support, because resistance regions are always tested as a support region. And we know that this is in a channel. So basically the cross supports are a region that just cross and they become stronger, and they normally get at least a 3% bounce. So that's what we're targeting. So for all the people that are saying that, you know, you're only getting 3% profits. 3% profits are the minimum. You can target more. Like shown here, this is a 50% move. So, but 3% is a minimum. And our stop loss on entry is always 3 to 5%, depending on whether we're entering right on that cross support or a little bit higher. So the next thing is to download our 3% per day. There's 2 documents on there, a more detailed one by Chris Mackay, and then this one here by me. So you can download that and just document your trade so you've got an idea of how you're tracking. You can see that I've done 17 trades and I'm way ahead of the game. So it's really, really simple. So go to 1,000 to millions, set up your Binance account. I recommend it being a clean one. It doesn't need to be. On Twitter, I post daily charts, so you can enter any of those charts as long as you find a cross support, because the cross support is going to save you money. Open, once you've entered that trade, open an OCO order. So that means that you've got a sell point and a stop loss at the same time, so you don't have to micromanage that trade. Watch this video over and over and over again, how to find a cross support. So if you're not sure, you know, just get yourself a free trading account, TradingView account, and just keep drawing them until you've, and paper trade it for a week or so until you're confident that you've found the cross supports. And then look for resistance points on the charts and then trade to those points or just below. So as you can see on that Travala chart, the AVA chart, that we got a 50% move in that region. So that would have put you straight into like $1,000, straight into a $1,500 trade. It doesn't have to be like a 3% trade. You can make more profits, but you do need to be really strict with those stop losses. So this is how it's done. Press this down. This has got a little bit more information. No, it doesn't. So this is it. So how to set a stop loss. So stop losses are like, just cannot say they will save all your money. So percentage calculators, what's an OCO order? We've got, you know, Binance, everything that you need here. So this is how it works. There was lots of talk on Twitter last night about that it's not a profitable system. It's a really, really profitable system. And if you put the work in and you put the energy in, you are going to reap the rewards, but you need to be really strict with that money management. I cannot say that enough. So money management, money management, money management. But the more work that you put into this, into understanding how it all moves, understanding how to set OCO orders and stop losses, understanding where these cross supports are, you are going to get the financial rewards from trading this. So there's no financial outlay. You don't need to pay me. You're not paying anyone else. This is all your own work, all your own rewards. I'm just giving you the tools to success. So wish you all the best, guys. Good luck. And thank you for watching.